Tara, or Tara, hello. Critical thinking, it's defined as the ability to objectively analyze, parse, and source information to have a more complete and informed viewpoint on a topic. Objectively analyze, meaning that you are making judgments free of emotion and opinion. For example, an objective fact is that 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's provable, we all know it, we can all agree on it. Whereas I could state something subjective and it would not be a fact. A subjective opinion would be, I think that Bad Bunny is the best musician ever. There might be other people who agree with me, but that does not make it true. I just feel that way. My emotions and my opinions are the only basis for that statement. A critical thinker would not allow their feelings to get in the way of fact. Sourcing information means that we take multiple sources or multiple outlets and we consider a couple different inputs or viewpoints as opposed to just believing the first thing that we see or we hear. It's possible, depending on your news source, that you could get totally different opinions. And the truth is often somewhere in between or one that you must form on your own. You would think that a critical thinker would be studious, skeptical, dedicated, and thorough. Someone who is skeptical is someone who does not accept everything at face value. It's a very important trait to have. You might get spam calls, you might get phishing emails, scams. If you're not skeptical, if you don't have a healthy dose of skepticism, you might follow those scam links and you might get a virus, you might have your bank account infiltrated, your identity stolen, any number of bad things. A critical thinker knows that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The number one thing stopping us from being critical thinkers is our internal biases. Biases are preconceived notions that interfere with our objective thinking. They can be either harmful or harmless. Another term for that would be de facto or de jure. A harmful bias would be one rooted in prejudice. For example, not trusting or not liking people of a certain background. But they could also be harmless, such as I'm biased toward my friends, right? I'll vote for my friends in a competition because I like my friends. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So de facto would be, this is just, sometimes it could be government mandated. It could be a government mandated bias, such as back in the day in the United States, Jim Crow laws was a de facto bias against African Americans in America. Whereas a de jure bias would be one such as, let's say, the color orange not being too popular, right? Almost no one will tell you that their favorite color is orange. So maybe people are biased against orange. Yeah, maybe they are, but does it really matter, right? It's not exactly harmful. No one's making you feel that way. So to become a critical thinker, we must recognize and try to quell our internal biases and not accept everything that we hear at face value and do our own research. Hope this helps. Thank you.